Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live.
What is
We're
up,
back.
everybody?
Everything is awesome. Happy New Year. Because technically this is the first live of the year. It just also occurred to me that it's 1:23.
Yep,
1, 2, 3.
Done that all day, apparently.
I can count to 4.
I can count to 4.
I can only count to 4.
I mean, what's it, 2025 technically, if you want to get technical?
Hey, look, it's 9 divisible by 3. Neat.
Hooray.
Oh.
Magic year is magic.
Woo!
But we are live for the first time this year, officially anyway. This first Thursday Night Live that we've done in a minute. And I'm really looking forward to getting into things here in a bit. This one's going to be pretty lax. This one is for people that are new to kind of get to know us a little bit. And it's also us, as the flyer mentioned, it's us recapping the last year, our favorite points, being able to see some of you guys in person at events, some of the best live moments, our favorite guests, different things like that. We're gonna talk a little bit about that kind of stuff tonight. But announcements.
Yes. So next Thursday will be tarot night. Tuesday, Tyree and I will be live on Spotlight over on the Missing Elements page doing cards. Wednesday next week, I do believe that Missy and Mandy will be on their pages doing readings. And then Thursday night, we'll be on here doing readings for y'all. So if you're interested in a reading, they are completely free. If you send us stars, though, it's essentially a tip. I think it's a penny a star, right?
Yep.
And so you have the chance at that point for an all read. So all of us will tandem read you. And if you have a specific question, just let us know. That kind of sums up the rest of January, but we got some awesome stuff headed y'all's way in February. We should hopefully have a couple of new episodes of Bridging the Gap coming out soon. So be on the lookout for those. As those come up, we'll have a bit more information for you. And in February, we will have our first official topic. So be on the lookout for that too. The third weekend is when the local events are going to start being, they do have a new home.
They do. If I remember correctly, it's 1163 Center Parkway, right?
I believe so, actually.
I'm sure that Mr. Ray can find it for us and throw it up in the comments for you guys. We do actually share that on a regular basis. So, it is in a brand new location. We do actually have a closed door now.
Yeah.
We've got a room that is all ours. But there's going to be a lot more vendors there. There's going to be a lot more readers there, a lot of new faces, a lot of old faces, and there's plenty of room for everybody. It's actually going to be a really nice setup. We did a pop-up event on Sunday, just so that everybody could kind of get their groove in. And even in spite of all the snow, there were more than a handful of you guys that came out and supported it. And it was just an amazing time. So we definitely appreciate you guys coming out and helping us work the kinks out of the room and where we need to set things. Also, if you received any kind of reading or work from us and you have the opportunity to sit and watch us or take the opportunity to sit and watch us, please get with us. Let us know how you're doing. Because some of you, we don't have information for, like readily. So get with us. Let us know how you're doing. Also, it is a new year. It is past December. If you have messages that you would like to send us regarding your situation, if you'd like paranormal consultation, if you have appointments that you would like to make, please get with us. we're now officially back on the clock. The team is 100% back in it. Back in it.
To win it.
That.
Absolutely.
We're back into the swing of doing regular events and coming to see you guys. So please feel free to reach out. If we have not gotten back to you or we've been slow to answer, December is our off month. Typically, we don't spend a whole lot of time on social media. We spend that time more with our families during December. So it is our 1 month that we get to recharge with. So if you guys have reached out and we haven't responded, it's not that you didn't matter. It's that we needed to spend that time. Also, the production team has been helping me get some things decided on the intro, the outro for the energetic forecast, as well as a couple other cool things that I know Brian and Ray have had in the pipe here for a little bit. Maybe fucking around with some reels and some TikToks, and we also, and I'll let Ray talk about that here in just a second, but we also have something special for when we hit 3,500 followers.
Yes. And
Oh yes. Oh
if
yes.
you want to go ahead and talk about that, you're more than welcome to. Because after that, I think I only have one announcement.
I mean, yeah, when we hit 3,500 followers, we will reenact a horror movie of your choosing. And it will be as ridiculous as you think it will be. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully we see that before long. That way we can actually get that started for you and get it out. A lot of December, I took the time to help Brian get the episode started. So once he puts the final touches on those and sets up the schedule, we will have those rolling for you. We've been talking about that when he's not been working and stuff, because it's hard to do when he's at work. But it should be interesting. We've got some good stuff. There's some great moments in those videos. Not just evidence wise, but just us being us. So be prepared for that. Thank you all for everyone who shared out. And yeah, this is going to be an exciting year. I can't wait. That's why I'm like literally bouncing.
We do, and it is. It's going to be a good year. And kicking us off as far as classes this year, Mr. Davis is actually going to be teaching our very first class this year. It's a continuation of the 300s classes, and it will be the very first one of the year, but it's also the last one of the set of 300s. So the class that he's teaching is sigils, seals, and wards, their uses in representative metaphysical applications. So this one will have a prerequisite. You do need to have taken at least 101. But that class is actually going to be March 1st at 6 p.m. and it's going to be $60 and it's going to be online only. If you're curious if you have the prereq for it, just send us a message. We can double check. If you haven't taken the 100 series classes, the next time that we're hoping to have those coming up is after this round.
Yeah, very next month. Should be in April. We're slated for March 1st for Mr. Davis's first class. It's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking forward to that. There was something else that I was going to throw out. I have no idea what it was. I don't think it matters.
We have a lot of fun stuff hitting up in
another
March.
paranormal classes down the pipeline as well. So
yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming up for you guys. Oh, there it is. We do have Ray and the networking team have set up a survey for you guys. If you see the link for it, the digital flyer, that they have going around for it. If you see that, please do us a favor and fill that out for us. It helps us understand how we can better help. It also helps us understand the things that you actually appreciate us doing or that you would prefer to see us do. both on like live topics as well as what we can offer. So if you see that going around, please take a couple seconds. It's not a huge fucking 40 question long survey. It's literally just about 7-8 questions. So if you wouldn't mind, please do that for us.
It'd be a huge help.
Also,
And if you
any
see
of
the
you-
flyer, the link is actually in the comments as well. That way, if you have trouble with the QR code.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Mike.
Also, those of you that have filled it out, we have actually been paying attention. Ray's been sharing the results of surveys with us, so we're trying to get things in place for you guys, different classes, as well as a couple of different things that we can offer as far as sale wise and different things like that. The last thing is if you guys would like to leave us a review. Normally, I would really hate to do that. And the reason why I hate to do that is it gets full of spam very quick because people are assholes and bots are worse. And when you throw up, here, give us a review, 9 times out of 10, it's someone else spamming for their own readings. A bot that's, unable to actually English at all, or even foreign language at all, that is spouting nonsense that usually gives a shitty grade. Or 3, it's just some asshole that would like to be an asshole. Now, do we expect everybody to give us a full 5-star rating? Fuck no, absolutely not. We're quirky. We're an acquired taste. There are things that we say and do that some people don't agree with. If we deserve a 1, we deserve a 1. We would like a person to tell us why. So
Helps us grow.
it does. We can't provide for our community if our community doesn't help us provide. So we need your all's help with this. That's the reason why the survey is important. Please give us a testimonial or a review. Give us something to work with. These guys are good at these things. They help me out with this. Or, hey guys, you should probably think about this in the future. Give us some kind of feedback because I love each and every one of you. Understand it when I say it. But the lack of communication that y'all have with us is scary. Use words. Tell us things.
Even if they're bad.
Reciprocate.
Pretty
Be a
please.
part of it.
Please.
Be a part of it. Be a part of it. This is for y'all. Be a part of it.
Please. But yeah, it's going to be a good year, y'all.
Community, let's commune.
The community, let's commune. Fuck. Speaking of that, so awesome things about last year. We want to start talking about that.
Yeah, let's get on that.
So one of my favorite, I don't even remember which live it was. I think it was I know it wasn't Scarefest, but I think it was the weekend like right after that. Brian and I just racked up for I think the first 15 minutes of a live. And it was definitely my favorite freaking live. I don't even remember which one it was. I know you're in the comments, but do you know which one it was, Brian?
It was us. It was us talking about horror movies.
Oh God, it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
it was. It was. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny.
Oh my God.
It was a week that I really needed a laugh, and I guess Brian did too, but straight up for the first like 15 minutes, it was nothing but him and I just going back and forth laughing at each other. That one was my favorite. It was hated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said, yeah, it was us talking about horror movies.
Yeah, it was rough. It was so rough.
That one was my favorite.
What about you, Ray? What was your favorite?
I mean, there's a few, quite a few different moments that were my favorites. One was Brian going, "Should we all hug?" And you're like, "Don't fucking touch me."
Did we do that on a live?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it was during a serious conversation, and Brian was like,
Oh,
"Should
yeah,
we all
we were
hug?"
talking about-
And Steve's like, "Don't fucking touch me."
Wasn't it us talking about love?
It was.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it was one of them. And everybody's like, I think this deserves a group hug. And I'm like, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah, it was about love. Love for
Um,
others too.
that one was a favorite, and I don't remember what caused the conversation, but we got into the conversation about a jar of dirt, and I start dancing around the room, singing, "I've got a jar of dirt."
I missed.
You were sitting right next to me whenever I did it. What are you talking about?
No, I tried to shoot a water bottle in the trash can over there over Steve, and I missed. I totally missed the trash can, but no, I remember you jar of dirt dancing.
Did you trade eyes with Steve? That the whole.
My depth perception's off today.
Okay. I
Ray,
understand.
speak louder. I need to see you. But
What about you?
I think my favorite moments were actually having the guests on. That one was probably one of my favorite entire fucking months. That and having Davis on to talk about the levels of possession with us.
Yeah.
It's really great to be able to introduce you guys to the people we always talk about. And that's what August was all about last year was, okay, we talk about the Forsyths, we talk about the McChesneys, we talk about the Connors, we talk about, let's see how many of these people we can get on here. And,
And then Wes reading with us.
and then Wes
They all
reading
showed
with-
up, and that was great. Yeah.
That one was another great moment was Wes reading with us. Him taking the time out to do tarot night on okay. Have to handle that in a minute. But Wes taking the time in August to do tarot night with us was really fucking fun. But I love that shit. I love collaborating. I love, spending time with other practitioners or researchers or, that kind of thing. And I think it actually gave you guys a little bit of a viewpoint too, because these are people that know us that are outside of the mechanics. So you get different perspectives on how much of an asshole each one of us is, or, how much of a diamond in the rough we can be. And I think it was really good all the way around.
Speaking of, so talking about August and our guests, having that conversation with Misty was great. Misty Connor going, "Oh yeah, no, great workers. Let's talk about them. Let's do it."
It literally, because literally, she pops in and out of our lives usually, and bless her for doing so, 'cause she's so busy. But yeah, that's one thing that the Connors, especially her and ourselves, we really agree on is the understanding of gray path. Balance in all things, moderation in all things, but all things need to be expressed. And yeah, it was just really cool. Having, one of the up and coming well-known witches in the entire US going, yeah, no, I like you guys because you're not light workers. You're honest about what you do. And when I say that, we're not light workers, that's in air quotes. If you are a light worker, Godspeed to you. That's an awesome thing. Keep doing it. But a lot of people claim that and aren't about it. And that's what we were talking about during that particular live. It's not that light workers aren't, viable.
But it's not always easy running across other practitioners or people that are doing energy work that can look at something dark and go, okay, I can fix this because I understand how it works, and ride that quote gray path line. To understand things in the light, you have to know things in the dark. To understand things in the dark, you have to know things in the light. And not everybody is openly willing to claim being a quote gray path worker. So having that conversation, especially in this type of a forum, was fucking awesome.
It gave me a renewed confidence in things, because usually, you don't hear that, especially from other practitioners, especially other open practitioners. You don't hear that shit. And, understanding that not everything that's dark is negative and not everything that's light is safe is a very important thing. So that was really fun. I agree.
Couple of the comments. Let me snag the mouse
The meat.
of the meese.
Mace,
Hopefully,
Maces.
it's always a good idea when mice are getting snagged. So, hey Bridget. Terry
Hi,
said
Bridget.
my favorite moments are when Steve starts with that grin and the growth is showing in the group. You can feel the feels. And Brian and Terry both talk about the jar of dirt. Ended up being short, and then it was hilarious.
Yep.
Renee said one of her favorite moments was Brian falling out of the chair at your house.
Yeah. During a tarot night, I think.
No, it was talking about chakras.
Was it?
I think.
No, I think that was the first live on Love, first or second,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Yeah,
because it's
was.
right before we switched to the shop. Yeah.
That's
True.
right. Yep.
Mike said he learns something new every time that he sees us, and he appreciates it.
We appreciate you, Bob.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I missed any other things. Howdy to everybody who said hi.
Thanks
And
to
yeah.
everyone who shared out.
Yep.
Very much.
As far as events last year,
Oh man.
I mean, are we including Scarefest? Because I mean, Scarefest was fucking awesome last year.
The Scarefest was banging last year.
It was
It
fucking
was
ridiculous.
it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of awesomeness that went along with it.
It was.
Yeah.
And giving me a media pass was dangerous.
It actually ended up being pretty freaking awesome because
Yeah,
with the media
we had a lot
pass,
of fun with that.
yeah, it allowed for a lot of different type of networking and a lot of different sharing going around, and things that we wouldn't have normally been able to be a part of, we were able to be a part of this year. As far as local things,
I was
I think
super stoked.
do what?
I said I was super stoked about getting to do the black carpet at Scarefest.
Yeah,
That me and Bridget both, airing that at the same time from different angles. That was great.
I'll have to work something out to get that done again this year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that can be swung.
I think so.
I was excited to get to go to one of Mama Bev's events again too. That was great to get to spend time and be down through there and get to experience Bowling Green with them.
Bowling Green was cool.
It was an interesting event.
It was interesting being in a different space. And also, there were a couple of interesting things that happened just because our sign is very specific about what we do. We don't hide that shit, especially at events.
No, why should you?
And so there were several comments that were like, oh my God, witchcraft. But that actually happened at the local gig too at one point.
Yeah, that one was amazing. So for those of you that haven't seen our public sign, so when we put up when we're at events, just to pop up,
Yeah.
retractable deal. But on it, it talks about the things that we typically offer.
Yeah.
So, you know, different forms of Reiki, angel working, and Celtic witchcraft.
It's always the Celtic witchcraft that fucks us up.
Celtic witchcraft or direct witchcraft, you know, whichever. I can't remember what's on the sign.
I think it's. I know
Celtic.
it's Celtic at least.
I think it is. Yeah. I think y'all are right. I think it is Celtic. But it's every time you get people that are like, yeah, check all these boxes off. Wait, no, fuck that. No. And this kid, it was at the local gig not too long ago, actually.
Yeah.
It was while it was still back at the Clarion, you know, it was a few months back. I think it was right before Scarefest.
Yeah. I think it was. I think it was.
This kid,
Actually, it was right before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
It was the November
it was
one.
the November one.
It was the November one.
So this kid that's like right here to me, you know, and I'm 5'8". So this kid that's like right here to me comes up and he's like, so I just wanted to ask, do you like Jesus?
Talking to me.
And it was, he'd look at the sign and then he'd look back at her and, are you okay with Jesus? and it's like, oh, kid.
Bless him. Because the response was just, yeah, it's cool, dude.
And then looks at me and it's like, is he cool with Jesus? And you know, for those that know me, I have my crucifix that I wear. You know, Brian and I have talked about it in length. We're ex-ministers. And she tells him that, yeah, he's an ex-minister. He's cool with Jesus. Jesus is a cool dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that one.
Oh my god, it was so fucking funny.
It was so wholesome.
And this kid's like, yeah, you know. It's like, oh.
He was like, that's cool. Just like trying to brush it off like an 8-year-old would. Like, it was hilarious.
And then just walks off.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
funny. Oh,
It was real wholesome.
it was cute. It was just funny the way it happened. You like Jesus?
I'm like, yeah, he's a cool dude.
Is he cool with Jesus?
Is he cool with Jesus?
Jesus
Jesus is cool, dude. Sounds like a great t-shirt.
Yeah,
Jesus is all right with me.
yeah.
Don't give me ideas. I'll have that t-shirt designed, made, and sent to Tiffy before long. Oh,
Oh man.
Mike said I had a lady ask me a similar question when I used to bend, and I said, I love Jesus. He did great work. That like
Yeah, I mean, he was a vibing dude.
he's a cool dude. Poor kid.
Messed him up. Those witches are cool with Jesus. Like, oh, buddy.
Oh
man.
God, hi Tyree. I know you can't see him.
here's a Tyree. Where are you, Tyree?
This room has a window, but the door locks. So we have the door locked. Tyree was literally staring at us like this through the window with like this creepy ass face. Hold on.
Like slow waving and shit.
You come say hi?
Get in here, Tyree. Come see us, Tyree. Come say hi, Tyree.
Bye guys, I gotta go get food.
Do it.
What was your
Do it.
favorite moment of 2024, Tyree?
People, I just randomly remember things and get really excited. That is so true.
Tip up your shirt. Hi Terry. Bye, Terry.
Hi, bye. Glad y'all made it.
Same.
I don't answer my question.
I'm pretty sure he heard it and didn't answer.
I know, that's
What
what I
was the
said. Fine, don't answer my question.
What was the
Oh.
question?
He asked Tyree what his favorite moment in 2024 was.
Oh, he might not have. He probably didn't hear you,
Probably not.
or he probably ignored you.
I mean, it's Tyree. He didn't want to be on the line.
Food.
He's tired and hungry.
He is. He just got back from Cincy, so
Yeah,
Oh, God.
but
I don't blame you. Run, save yourself.
you're
speaking of special guests, though,
Mhm.
having Redmond pop in for us at Gearfest was fucking awesome.
Right?
that shit. Like
Well, you want to
literally,
talk about vampires and werewolves.
I'm literally going off about different vampire stuff, and Redmond walks in. I'm like,
he shows up right when he's needed.
Yeah.
It's like
he's good at
that's fucking superpower.
It
that.
really is. I loved getting to spend time with Redmond last year because me and him had a afternoon to ourselves. So that was great. Just getting to spend that time with him.
Yeah, I love when he ends up at the events. Hopefully, we'll see him a couple times this coming year.
That's the plan, from what I hear.
Yeah. So there will be chances for those of you who frequent the events to see Redmond, hopefully. And because it's kind of random when he does pop into events, we try not to say too much about it, so it's a surprise. But if he lets us say something, we will definitely probably this year.
And we're gonna try to have some special guests. Usually that's the reason why I kind of give the wink, wink, hint, hint. When I say, there might be a special guest at the booth or two. It's usually mechanics that usually aren't there, or even people that we know and trust that are there hanging out with us.
Yep.
So you never know who you're actually going to find at our booth doing things. Because I'm like, yo, if you're going to sit here, you're not going to be alone.
Nope, it don't work.
Your work. I'll put you to work.
Mhm.
You're gonna learn today.
You can learn today.
Oh man.
Welcome to Spear Mechanics. You're going to learn today. Oh, there's me a new sign. That's going to happen.
I was a mere child. I was a children once.
I was children once.
Oh my goodness.
You going to eat your cornbread?
Oh God.
Oh man, as far as last year, those are a majority of my favorites that stick out immediately.
The faith, hope, and love conversations. I really liked having those with you guys. And I know Brian did too. It took us back to ye olden times when we were still doing as far as being in the pulpit. And there are things that carry that are universal. It doesn't have to be a Christian thing. It's a full understanding. Faith, hope, and love are things that are carried over in any form of sect, religion, belief system, or lack thereof. So it was really nice having those talks. I think that's probably some of my favorites.
I did just remember another favorite moment, and that was because Mimi said y'all have to do a live with us again. I just have to do it on a night where I don't have to work the next day. One of my favorite moments was definitely when we were on with Mimi and she's reading us her fuck runes, and then her kid starts violently puking.
Yes.
It's literally the August. For those of y'all missed it, it was literally because they were part of that.
Yeah.
And it's,
They were reading off the fuck runes and the fuck cards. Which, shameless plug, if you're interested in having some ladies help you out with a tarot night, check into Slumber Party Tarot. They're a great option for bachelorette parties and various birthday parties. If you can look them up on Sacred Journey, I believe, and they will come do a private party with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shameless plug.
I at least called it out first.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Speaking of shameless plugs, Scarefest announced their first few guests this year, and they knocked it out at the ballpark with the first one. They have Robert England coming back.
He
So-
is officially coming back. Yo,
Freddy Krueger is back this year.
yeah. So, yeah, y'all be prepared because I've got a couple of other little
Hopefuls.
things under my hat that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. But if they pan out, it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Mimi goes, what? Thanks for the plug.
We
Yeah,
got
Mike, it's going to be very stoked Scarefest this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a massive year from what it looks like. But I mean, last year was massive too.
last year was fucking insane.
Yeah. So if you're looking for Scarefest updates, shameless plug. Friday nights, West Forsyth is live on Scarefest weekends.
Yep.
Scarefest TV. Give him a share, give him a like, give him a follow. He's pretty dope. And if you're curious to see his disposition and demeanor prior to watching him, you can check out him live on our August. Our August stuff is in the back feed, if I'm not mistaken, right, Raymond?
It is.
Yes, it's still up. It's still viable. So
So, if curious, Wes is awesome.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
Scarefest TV. You can go to scarefestradio.com, or as she mentioned, you can go anywhere on here, Scarefest Weekends, and watch it live. It starts at 9 p.m. on Fridays, and they usually give updates as far as
Who's going to
who's
be
going to be
there?
there, the events planned, special things that they have going on. And they'll also tell you, for those of you that would rather watch it than read it, they actually tell you where you should park, how you can get passes, how you can get parking passes, different things like that. They mention that throughout the year as well. So they also let you know if and when they actually do extra VIP packages, which Godspeed if you want a VIP package. Because those go out very, very quick. So do gold passes. So if you want the big stuff, you kind of need to get it earlier in the year. Don't wait until the last minute because you will not be able to get it.
True. And I think randomly they'll sprinkle in like a free weekend pass or something like that for a raffle or something that they got going on. It just depends on what they have that specific month.
Right. It's the wild hair.
and they
That-
they tend to show up at other events with free passes as well. So
Yep.
So just check them out because they're pretty cool. We like them. They're neat.
Yeah. Most of them. You know who we're talking about, Brandon? Speaking of Brandon, I'm giving him shit, but you know he's one of my favorite people. One of my favorite memories from last year was eating soup with Brandon.
Yes.
It was good soup.
Good soup.
It was.
I had to miss out on that. I had a long drive.
No, that's okay.
There's more opportunities for soup coming,
Mm-hmm.
but it was good soup. It was good time. We can't. That's gonna have to be closed content. But no, it wasn't anything too rowdy or anything like that. It's just
Good soup.
it was just good soup.
Yeah.
You guys will know the joke if you were around or you have been told by other mechanics. Otherwise, you'll have to ask us in private. But that was a fun evening. So was trying to. Oh my God, it was the funniest thing in the world. So we were helping with breakdown, right? So everything was set up, we were helping with breaking displays down and helping things get to the dock so they could be reloaded. And we show up, and Wes and Anita start putting everybody to work. And then Wes goes, you're with me, and points at me. And I'm like, but I'm supposed to stay with them. He's like, no, you're with me. So we go all the way downstairs and we're trying to get this shit apart, right? And we're doing all this stuff. And it started coming into, why is the blind guy showing us how to do all this? And I'm like, I don't know, because I can't see what I'm doing. It's a problem.
Brian said we nudged our way into the staff photo. We did.
We did.
We did. Oh,
Oh, it was so fucking funny. Like, it was a lot of hard work, especially after a full weekend of doing.
yeah.
But it was also an awesome experience. We got to hang out with everybody. It was after hours. Everybody was tired, but everybody was cool with each other. There wasn't any bitching. There wasn't any issue. You know, the worst thing we had was trying to find the fucking Allen key to take those fucking big plastic displays apart.
God.
A big fucking skeleton, Jesus Christ.
God.
Okay, I'll fucking low hanging fruit here. I did really enjoy teaching my own class.
No, dog.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
It was its first class that it taught by itself.
Yeah. I did.
and
really
you
enjoy
did your
teaching.
own first speaker moment at Sacred Journey too.
Oh God, that was.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Because I was like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, but Spirit Mechanics always speaks. And I'm like, cool, throw her under the bus.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So between that and my first class, I mean, those pretty cool. Those are pretty cool moments. I think they're pretty neat.
And they
Another
grow
fun
up
time was giving the
fast.
Ghostbuster guys a good reason to laugh for a good 3 hours at Mama Bev's event when I
Yeah.
posed on top of the car.
Yeah.
There's pictures somewhere floating around, aren't there?
They are on our Facebook, yes.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I shared those out.
He full on centerfold, like posed on top of the car and
With
everything
Slimer.
else. Yep.
Yeah. You'll have to go digging on our pictures for that.
It's so funny. Trying to think. I mean, we had opportunities last year that were really interesting. Got to talk to a lot of people, got to present in front of a lot of new people. A lot of the podcasts that we did were actually really fun too. We do have a backlog of those as well.
They're on the website.
And speaking of which, going to give them a shout out really quick. Ray, you'll actually appreciate this too. We got a holiday gift, or not gift, postcard from the Activity Continues ladies.
Oh, awesome. I still share their stuff out every week for them.
Yep.
They're phenomenal people.
Misty popped into the comments.
I figured she would. She heard her name. It
sure
was
did.
all good things. It was all good things. Promise. I promise.
We were talking about how
It
you
sure
were one
was
of
me
our
all.
favorite parts of last year.
I don't want to get taken after by a wooden spoon, you know.
Yeah. Having you on was
Now,
one
if
of
you
our
talk to Redmond, that might be a different story.
shit. True. Yeah, you were one of our favorite moments, and actually one of the first ones we talked about tonight.
Yeah. We were talking about when you were on with us and we were having a conversation. But yeah, and we'll have to do that again soon too.
Yes.
But we're just talking about fun stuff tonight, trying to ease back into doing these weekly Thursday nights.
Into these here lives and shit.
These here lives. My
I mean, another shameless plug: Misty and Ashley Connor will be with us at Light It Up Fest in Elizabethtown in March. So,
Yup.
Yep.
love you, Meemaw.
She said she loves you. Love you. We love you too.
We do.
Side note, as far as since we're also shamelessly plugging, they make some awesome stuff. Misty does awesome cleansings too, but she also makes rosaries and they're freaking fantastic.
You should go check out their shit.
You should check their shop out. They also have books and stuff.
And, you know, have had an award-winning fucking documentary. So,
Yeah.
you know, go check their stuff out. They're awesome ladies, do awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Sweethearts,
Groceries.
every one of them. I think
Well,
we
it stays
spent
in my
more
pocket.
time dumping everybody else than we have our own stuff. But
That's good though. You know that means we're right on track then.
it,
It means we're right back in the swing of things.
I do love that though. You know, you got to know who your friends are, and we want to be everybody's friend.
Community is as community does.
That. Oh man, I think I'm trying to. So, one of the funniest situations from last year was when we had that Ohio case the same weekend as Sacred Journey.
Oh
was
no,
the
that
year
was the year before.
But
Oh,
that was pretty
wasn't
funny.
it? That was 23.
Yeah.
I'm still going to talk about it. So that was one of my favorite moments, like of the last little bit, and the reason why is just the way that Missy and Mandy retell it, because it is absolutely superb the way that's explained. You'll have to ask them about it on their live next Wednesday. Actually, yeah, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So instead of getting a reading, just be like, tell us about the thing that happened in Ohio, spirit mechanics.
BB goes, oh shit. And Misty said, "Thank you, honey. Y'all are two sweet dudes, and we do get to be with y'all at the event. Light It Up. It was our first event with Beverly, and we are excited."
Miss Bev does some awesome events. You guys are going to have a fun time.
She said, "I can't remember a damn thing about 2024. All I can think about was 2023. What is time? It's fucking fake."
I mean, y'all hung out with us after the first night of Sacred Journey back in March of last year. So,
yeah,
because we went to go find your creamer and stuff. By the time we got back, you guys were gone.
yeah, Jungle Gyms, because that was the first time I had been in Jungle Gyms was in March.
Yep.
Jungle Gyms was cool. They have porta potties.
Mm-hmm.
They sure do.
Instead of actual bathrooms, they have porta potties.
But yeah, 2024 was dope. Excited for 2025.
Oh, 100%. We've got a lot of weird and awesome things planned. Hopefully, we're gonna have the Connors back on, as well as Missy and Mandy and a couple other people. Hopefully, we're gonna have some different discussions and a couple of different guests on to hang out with you guys here soon. All that is up in the air. It's all tentative. We're going to get with everybody, see when everybody's free. We may let us know in the comments, would you like us to do another month where all we do is guests, or would you like us to start trying to have a guest every month?
Sprinkle them through.
Yep. So do 2 lives that are topics, and then have a third week that is just for the guest, or have them talk with us about the third topic. And then of course tarot night. So let us know what you guys would prefer.
Yeah.
And because I think that'd be kind of fun.
I think so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
That's what the survey's for.
Let us know what you
Tell us.
want. And we'll be able to do.
Please.
Trying to think if there's anything else.
I don't think so. I think we've covered it. I think we did pretty solid for our first live of 2025.
I mean, it was still a train wreck, but you know, what
Aren't
else
we
is
all?
new? So, but we're looking forward to things. So the weekend after Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day will be that Friday. So the 15th and 16th of February, we're going to be at the local gig. It is at the new spot.
Mhm.
If I remember correctly, it is 1163 Center Parkway.
It is 1165 Center Parkway.
Fuck, close.
That is in our comments.
It is a pinned
Sure.
comment, or is it a pinned comment, or is it a?
It's a comment,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I will try to pin it here in a bit. It's harder to do. on
It's
Instagram.
hard to pin it from this. Yeah. I
Okay,
did
no
share it
stress.
though. I'm sure there's a way to pin it.
Oh, absolutely. But Ray's got it shared out for you guys. 1165 Center Parkway. So
Yeah.
uh,
1165 Center Parkway.
I was close.
You were actually shockingly close, especially for a new location.
I was close. But that's going to be the 15th and 16th of February. We're going to be there both days doing what it is we do, helping you guys out, teaching the thing, and having a little bit for sale. And then in March, the second weekend is going to be in Elizabethtown for Light It Up. It's going to be an awesome deal. And then the last weekend of March is going to be in Cincy for Sacred Journey. So we're floating through the first quarter of the year, literally not slowing down. We're driving at the speed of Ray right now.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Buckle
But
up,
we-
Redmond. Here we go.
Oh no. But we've got some things coming down. You know, I keep saying it because I'm finding it very awesome that everybody is able to kind of bring their creativity to the group. And we've got a lot of new things planned. We've got some things that we've had going on that are resurfacing after the holidays. We've even got some new locations that you guys can start to come and see us at, as well as some possible new locations for paranormal investigation with us. So we're looking forward to stuff and things and junk. You got anything else to add, Ray?
Not currently. I know Dustin and I are also trying to work out a new one. We're working on the first paranormal class of the year. It should be the last weekend of April. I'll probably get that book tomorrow. That way we have it. And we are looking at a new idea as far as investigations go, as far as the team investigating. So if it pans out, it's going to be awesome. It really is.
Looking forward to it. Also, don't think I have forgotten. Both Ray and Pat have officially become mechanics. We're going to be doing their indoctrination. We're going to be inducting them into the mechanics team. The next time we can all be together, which should be coming up very soon at an event. If it
March.
is at an event, we'll do it live on the floor. He said March, so yeah, so probably at Light It Up, we'll be doing that, and so we'll have that going on. We've also got a new list of trainees. So there's more people that are becoming mechanics. There's a new wave of mechanics, thank God, because I'm getting old and tired. Let the Utes do it. But we've got a new list of trainees. We have a current list of trainees that are still in the process of learning the ropes and doing their due diligence. So y'all be looking forward to seeing new faces at the booth. Also possibly seeing a few people on the lives that are new faces. It's going to be some fun times. So y'all be staying tuned in the whatnot to the internet moving pictures box. But
Internet picture. And Misty, to answer your question of do you all get haste? I get haste every single day of my life with these assholes, but I wouldn't give up for a second at all.
oh yeah, I mean it's all in fun. The whole bit is just for fun. Yeah,
But they know I'm an asshole too, so we all get along just fine.
I mean that's pretty much it. We take what it is that we do very seriously. We don't take ourselves seriously. So in order to get that mentality worked in of look, you can be yourself, it is hazing until the person actually starts to open up and be themselves. Like, look, you don't have to be anything else other than you. So we usually poke fun and that kind of thing, but it's nothing like severe usually. There's a couple times where we're like, now we're going to be heinous dicks, but not often.
And Misty, I still say Redmond will volunteer for that paddling.
But we're going to jump because, I mean, we pretty much talked about what we need to talk about. We're going to be back next Thursday. We're going to be doing Tarot Night Live. It's going to start at 8:30 instead of 9, and that is Eastern. So if you are elsewhere in the world, now you know we're on Eastern time. So 8 p.m. East, the 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I will English in a minute instead of chewing it up, spitting it out. We're going to be doing the thing. As Pat mentioned at the beginning of the live, all our readings during that time that we're live for Tarot Night are 100% free. You don't have to pay. If you do decide to leave a gratuity as far as Facebook stars, you are essentially a paying customer, so you get moved to the top of the list. So the perk of doing that, you can ask for literally everybody that is currently reading to do a tandem read for you. So if there's 2 of us, you get 2 people reading. If it's 4 of us, you get all 4. But that is totally your choice. All you have to do is come with a question. If you don't have a question, tell us that it's general. Tell us which reader you want, or readers if you would like more than one. And we'll get you on the list and we'll do the thing until we get tired.
Yeah.
So that is coming up next Thursday. So this coming Thursday.
Woo! It's always the last Thursday of the month.
Yep. But till we see it again, which should be around then. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Remember that those that have the power to change themselves have the power to change the world around themselves. Love you guys.
Love you guys.